Welcome into a PHNX D-backs Quick Bite. My name is Derek Montilla, occasionally known as the mayor of PHNX. This guy is your vice mayor, the one and only Thunderstick Jesse Friedman. The Arizona Diamondbacks announced that they have canceled their annual Fan Fest event and are replacing it with an event called the Most Valuable Party that will be strictly for Advantage season ticket holders, as well as corporate partners and community partners. We know fans are not going to be happy about this, but we wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit more and give our thoughts on the pivot that the Diamondbacks are making. Jesse, what were your initial thoughts on hearing this?
I think from a business standpoint, you can understand where the D-backs are coming from here. Just that, they're trying to give some more exclusive perks to season ticket holders and whatnot, trying to give them more incentive, and to feel a little bit more set apart from everyone else. I think FanFest gives so much access to everyone. And of course, from a business standpoint, they need to make sure that there are enough insider perks, enough exclusive access moments throughout the year, to really make it worth their while. So you can understand this from a business perspective. From a practical perspective, I think a lot of fans are disappointed to hear this news. FanFest has been a staple for a number of years in the Valley. Obviously, we haven't had it in a few years due to the pandemic, not since 2020, but yeah, I think this is for fans overall just kind of disappointing to hear that this event that they've long enjoyed for a number of years is now no longer available to them.
We would be a bit hypocritical to be extremely mad about this because we have diehard memberships and we offer exclusive diehard events similar to what the D-backs are doing with this event. So I think that we kind of understand it, like Jesse said, from a business perspective. I also understand it from a fan perspective. I understand being upset that you don't get to come do an event like this, especially considering that fans have been waiting for this event to return once we kind of got through the pandemic and were able to get back to player access. I just think that from my personal experience, going to this event wasn't all that it was cracked up to be at times. Like, I did enjoy some of the Q&A stuff and hearing from the alumni, but I have a daughter and I spent most of my days waiting in a line for a bounce house, which, as Jesse will agree with, bounce houses are incredible.
Oh, they're worth whatever line you have to wait in my book.
Right, but they don't let us bounce in them, unfortunately, anymore. So that's part of the part. I wait 40 minutes and only she gets to go bounce around in it. The lines did get ridiculously long, though, and it impacted the experience. The Diamondbacks literally had to remove things from the event so that they had more space for queues and lines. And I think that that's what they're trying to get away from. I know other teams have done other things for their season ticket holders, like a fast pass line or maybe an exclusive time for them to come into the event versus, not allowing regular fans to come in at all. I also understand that we live in baseball nirvana. And if you are upset about this, Jesse and I will suggest that you go out and check out the Arizona Diamondbacks at Salt River Fields doing their workouts and during spring training. We have a unique experience and opportunity here that not every fan base has. When they have their Fan Fest, the teams pack up their stuff, they leave to Arizona or Florida, and they're gone for all of spring until the regular season starts. We get to go out and watch the Arizona Diamondbacks do workouts and play their games and have kind of unprecedented access that you don't really get with other teams. You can stand 5 feet away from the players while they're running drills. You can chat with them. You can get autographs and pictures. It's just a much different experience than at the Fan Fest, where you wait in line for 45 minutes to have maybe 2 minutes of a player's time and really not that special of an experience as far as one-on-one experiences go.
Yeah, I mean, that's the silver lining here for sure, is there's still a lot of opportunity out there for D-backs fans to be able to connect, with some of these players and to get that face-to-face time and whatnot. But yeah, I think, logistically, we saw this earlier in a comment on our show earlier today that, a weekday practice is not necessarily logistically the easiest thing for people to pull off. So there was something about FanFest and the fact that it's scheduled at a time that is relatively easy for people to, to make it out to the ballpark and whatnot to be able to get that full experience. Logistically speaking, this was an easier way for those fans to get what they were looking for. But you're absolutely right. Here in Arizona, we have a wealth of opportunity for not just D-backs fans, but just baseball fans at large. It's really an outstanding place to be. So that's the silver lining. Go out and check out those things and try to take full advantage this spring.
I know it doesn't replace getting to go to Chase Field and walk on the field and go in the clubhouse and go in the press box. These are things that fans just can't do when they come to see a regular season game. So I definitely understand missing that, as well as the interactions around the ballpark at an event like this. It's fun not only to be around the players and the organization, but it's fun to be around other Diamondbacks fans. So I get it. And the Diamondbacks are still kind of working this out. I wouldn't be surprised to see this change in the near future. This is their first attempt at reconnecting between fans and the players, and I think they kind of wanted to take it slow with some of the CDC guidelines and things still kind of in place. So I understand where they're coming from. We want to know what you guys think, so make sure to comment on the video. Let us know, are you happy? Are you mad about it? Advantage members, how do you guys feel about this? So we thank you guys, of course, for stopping by, and we'd love to hear from you on this.